Oh shit! For real.
What occurs when loyalty shifts to betrayal and legends face off against rising stars? Floyd "Money" Mayweather, the undefeated boxing legend, is encountering one of his biggest challenges not from a fighter in the ring, but from someone he once considered family. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the protégé Mayweather guided to greatness, has transformed from student to opponent, and now it's more than just business, it's personal. At the heart of all this chaos is Calvin Ford, Tank's former coach and the man who molded his career. Now, he's working with Floyd at Mayweather Promotions. A public dispute between Floyd and Tank escalated into a full-blown fight that stunned the boxing world. This isn't just about egos, it's a clash over power, legacy, and control. Brace yourself, because this story is packed with drama, hard punches, and unexpected twists. It all kicked off with a business decision or a betrayal, depending on who you ask. Calvin Ford, the coach who stood by Gervonta for years, made headlines when he joined Mayweather Promotions. For Calvin, it was a career move. But for Tank, it felt like a profound betrayal.
Oh, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like, dang, do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
Why did this sting so deeply? Because Calvin Ford isn't just any coach, he's the one who transformed Tank into a knockout powerhouse from gritty gyms in Baltimore to packed arenas. Calvin and Tank built a bond that seemed unshakable. But now, Ford's choice to team up with Floyd has created issues that no one saw coming.
You want to see you as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him. You're training him all the time. You know him. Both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
Tank has never held back when it comes to his strained relationship with Floyd. He's claimed that Floyd was controlling and didn't help him grow. Watching Calvin join Floyd's team felt like the ultimate betrayal, and Tank made it clear he wouldn't stay quiet about it.
No, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like, dang, do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
The tension between Floyd and Tank boiled over at a public charity event in Las Vegas. What was supposed to be a calm and charitable occasion quickly spiraled into complete chaos. Tank confronted Floyd in front of the cameras, accusing him of taking away the one person who truly had his back. Davis allegedly yelled, "You took the only person who supported me. You can't stand seeing me succeed without you." Floyd never wanted to back down, shot back, "I made you, Tank. Don't forget who gave you this platform." You think Calvin's going to help you beat me? Keep dreaming. As the argument escalated, the crowd grew tense. Witnesses said it was intense, with both men shouting at each other. Tank accused Floyd of trying to sabotage his career out of jealousy, while Floyd claimed Tank was ungrateful for everything he had done for him. No surprise there, Floyd has always said Tank doesn't appreciate him.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go.
The argument quickly escalated into a physical altercation when Tank shoved Floyd, sparking chaos. Both sides rushed to intervene, but it didn't take long before punches were thrown. Video footage surfaced of Tank throwing a punch at one of Floyd's team members while security struggled to hold Floyd back.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker. You kill that motherfucker. When I catch you, motherfucker, I killed you, motherfucker. You crazy? I'm gonna fucking nigga clan with. I'm gonna bring a motherfucking hands. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I know.
Calvin Ford, who was present, attempted to break up the fight, but Tank turned on him as well. "You're a sellout," Tank shouted at his former coach. The altercation continued for several minutes before security managed to intervene. While no one was seriously injured, the damage had already been done to their reputations and to the already fractured bond between them.
Waiting to sit down and talk to him one-on-one, saying what his mental at. Whatever he want to do, I just prepare him for it mentally, you know what I'm saying?
After the altercation, Tank took to Instagram Live to address his fans directly, and he didn't hold back. "Floyd always wants control. He can't stand that I'm doing things my way," he said. Tank also pointed out how the drama was overshadowing his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach. "I should be focused on my next fight, but instead, I'm stuck dealing with all this chaos. They're trying to break me, but I'm built for this. This feud isn't just personal, it's a clash of two different mindsets." Floyd represents the old-school boxing mentality, where the promoter calls the shots, while Tank is part of a new generation of fighters who value independence.
Cut you off because you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He's saying.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's, I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing.
This is exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
As things calm down, one major question lingers. What does this mean for Tank's future in boxing? With Calvin Ford now working alongside Floyd, Tank faces a real challenge. Not only is he preparing for a fight with Lamont Roach, but he also has to prove that he can succeed without his old team. And let's not forget about Roach, he's no pushover. This fight is loaded with significance. Gervontadavis is known for his knockout power, his record says it all. Recently, we witnessed that brutal body shot that dropped Ryan Garcia. Tank doesn't just win. He makes a statement with every fight he takes on.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He's doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that,
That's what makes this fight so crucial. While Tank is the favorite, it's about more than just winning. He has to show that he's still the top dog, that no one in his division can compete with him. But with all the distractions surrounding him, the pressure has never been greater. While Roach may not possess the same knockout power as Tank, he's a skilled technical fighter. As a counterpuncher with exceptional footwork, he knows how to frustrate aggressive fighters like Davis. Roach has been analyzing Tank's style, and during their face-off, he made it clear he's not just another name to add to Tank's record.
Punching the ceiling, but nothing is feeling like anyone has any fucking ability to even stick to a subject is killing me. The inability to pin humility, hunter the back hole. Get it on the freaking in a minute, got me thinking of finishing everything with a seed a minute, then reaping the benefits. I'm asleep at the Pelican as I'm thinking of thinking about evil intent of another feed, I'm killing it. Cause even if I got it in a meeting, it can even get him.
With Calvin Ford no longer in the picture, it'll be fascinating to see how Tank performs under a new coach, Derek James. James is highly respected in the boxing world. And here's the twist. He trained Frank Martin, Tank's recent opponent. This means James has had a chance to study Tank's style up close now. Instead of preparing someone to defeat Tank, he's focusing on helping him secure victories.
Y'all got to watch these guys,
Right,
man.
he's a good fighter, yeah.
He was a Golden Glove champ from Indianapolis, right?
That's right. National Golden Glove champ, yeah.
Yeah, man, and he's got some skills, dog. Like, I was like, that's a good one to add to the squad if you're going to add one.
How old is he?
He's like 26.
Okay.
So he's still young.
Yes, young.
Yeah.
Still, and listen, this thing about it, he's still getting better. He's still, because this is our 3rd fight together. So
Okay.
you got to understand that, like, once he gets everything I'm telling him, the growth process, he's going to be amazing. And listen, he may be fighting for a world championship pretty soon, so.
I was going to say, I wouldn't mind watching him and Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, the same way, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
They sparred before the same weight, same weight.
Oh, they have sparred before?
They sparred before, yeah.
How'd that go?
I don't know how I went.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
What you think about Gervonta Davis?
I like him. I like him as an individual, man. I like him. I know him, and I like him. I think it'll be a good fight. I think that Frank matches up pretty well.
Yeah.
For most of the guys that Gervonta, I think, will be probably.
Switching from Ford to James, will it be an improvement or a setback? Only time will tell. As for Calvin Ford, joining Mayweather Promotions has come with its own price. On one hand, it's a great opportunity to work with one of boxing's sharpest minds. On the other, it strained his relationship with Tank. Not long ago, Ford was defending Tank and criticizing Floyd. Now he's aligned with Floyd's team.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, 'cause they can't stand it. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, but our Lord knows. He knows.
Why did Calvin Ford make the switch? While he hasn't revealed much, sources close to the situation suggest he saw it as a significant career opportunity.
Roger never got Trainer of the Year when Floyd was Fighter of the Year. Yeah. His dad never got Trainer of the Year. So, I've been openly expressing that. And I think it's time that Calvin gets his just due.
Mayweather Promotions is a powerhouse. By joining Floyd's team, Ford gains access to more fighters, greater visibility, and potentially bigger fights than he could have achieved on his own.
So his lifestyle, he may be friends with the guy that fights that fights in the main event. But he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event fighter lives.
However, it's not only about career advancement. Some believe Floyd may be frustrated with Tank's recent struggles, including legal troubles and personal issues making headlines.
For battery, domestic violence. Put your hands behind your box. You got handcuffs?
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about it.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just...
By joining Mayweather Promotions, Floyd might be seeking a more stable environment, something Tank hasn't always been able to provide.
He didn't have a chance to focus 100% on boxing. You know, one day you're worried about the position that your family is in. You're worried about your living conditions.
And Tank, he's livid, which comes as no surprise. Sources close to him say he feels utterly betrayed. He had already suspected Ford of secretly offering Floyd training advice. And now that Ford has formally joined Floyd, it feels like a stab in the back.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then
As the drama between Floyd and Gervonta escalates, one thing is undeniable: this level of conflict is unprecedented in boxing. What began as a simple business disagreement has turned into an all-out battle, with both fighters' futures and reputations on the line. But what really led to the breakdown between Tank and Floyd? They were once like family. So, what went wrong? Here's what we know. It's rumored that Floyd went as far as hiring people to target Tank. During his runs, when Tank least expected it, Floyd struck. It doesn't stop there. Floyd even reportedly spied on Tank's training sessions and shared that intel with Frank Martin. Knowing Tank's secrets and passing them on to an opponent was a major betrayal that hit Tank hard.
No, he the one. He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning. Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him bad situation.
But here's the real game changer. Tank just dropped a major bombshell that's turning heads. We all know Floyd Mayweather is fiercely protective of his family, particularly his daughter, Yaya Mayweather, who's been making headlines with her on and off relationship with NBA YoungBoy. But now, there's a new rumor swirling around, and it's massive.
Last night was fun though. Yeah, fun. We were having a simple conversation that happened to be on live, and I said what I...
Rumors are swirling that Tank and Yaya Mayweather were secretly involved, and the person who exposed this shocking detail, none other than Ryan Garcia.
I already knew about all that. Once Gervonta fucked Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing.
That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We want to hear your thoughts, so drop them in the comments below. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one.